know what it is about
Bruh.
this place, but when I'm watching the show, it looks like a very frustrating place to live.
They was really going to jump this old man because he got framed. They really put the beats on this old motherfucker too, bro. I love the young people. Old man Jenkins, like, they really was about to go jump this motherfucker because he got framed, bro. Like, this is crazy. They really beat the fuck out this.
Where have you been?
One of y'all recommended me this video. This video is called The Worst Places to Live. This is a recommendation. I don't know if this video is going to be fire or this video is going to be trash. I don't know who this is. Maybe I think I might have seen him before. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think I actually sat down and watched the video. It's called The Worst Places to Live. Off rip, Detroit, Flint, Michigan, Florida, Detroit, Afghanistan, Detroit. Yeah, so if Detroit's not on here, then the list is ass. So we're gonna go ahead and see what type of time the video's on. It has to be Detroit. Detroit has to be on here, I'm not gonna lie. So let's go ahead and get this started. The worst places to live.
Take him to Detroit.
Wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. That's all we need. That's all we need. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. That's all we need. 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 Wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. Video done. Video done. All we need. All we need. All we need. I told y'all niggas. It's not that I'm bullying Detroit. I'm trying to help y'all niggas out. Trying to help. There's no reason why I should click on this video in the first 2 seconds. They say, let's take them to Detroit, like it's some kind of unforspoken gulag that if you go in there, it's like an internment camp. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, Detroit is not safe, bro. In GTA, of course. It's not safe, bro. I'm telling you.
Take him to Detroit. No!
You see how scared he is?
No! No, please!
You don't want to go.
Alright, I'm gonna go straight into this. The earth is pretty garbage. I can't imagine it once being a beautiful haven where life and nature were one with each other in harmony. That just sounds like a fantasy. Now it's divided, polluted, and just plain old gross to live in. We live in a fatherless time right now, and that goes for every place around the world. Speaking of places, almost every region and country on this earth has many flaws, so much so that it makes me think, why do people even live there? Some of these places are equal to living in literal hell. And as someone who lives in the United States, the land of the annoying.
Oh, also, I didn't say this, but the last video for Tommy, plugs don't touch those. The last video, the Tommy video, plugs don't touch those. Don't touch those. I have to remember to say that. The last video with Tommy, plugs don't touch those.
In the home of the obese, I know what true despair looks like. I know how to tell the difference between each dumpster I've stayed at. And since I do, in this video I'll be listing some of the worst places to live at on planet Sheen. Whether it be a country.
I'm not gonna lie. Planet Sheen was fucking ass, nigga.
It's to live at on planet Sheen.
Planet Sheen was, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Sheen my good man, but Planet Sheen was, God, Planet Sheen was ass, I'm not gonna lie. Planet Sheen was terrible. Planet Sheen was terrible, nigga. I'm from giving that. Nigga, it had like 1.5 seats. You low-key look like him. Which one are you talking about, Tommy? Because this can go very different. This can go very different, but which one you talking about, Sheen, or you talking about, you know what I'm saying, like, which one are you talking about, nigga? Because this can go very crazy. Planet Sheen was ass as fuck. It can never live up to the hype of Jimmy Neutron. It was like 1.5 seasons. Then it get canceled, bro. How you like the show that got canceled? How your favorite show getting canceled, bro? How that work? How y'all? It must not be a go-to show if it got canceled, bro. It must not be a go-to show if it got canceled. I fuck with Sheen though. Sheen, that's my good man's though, but show was ass. All them aliens, big-headed, bobble-headed ass aliens, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck up. Don't be mad at me because you like Planet Sheen. Right, put yourself side by side with Sheen. Yeah, okay, wow. Alright, okay, cool.
Sheen, whether it be a country, or a city, or a supermarket. First place I'll be talking about is the US. Let's just get...
Alright, before we get into it, Florida. All of Florida. Some parts of New York. Not here. Detroit.
The obvious out the way. The United States is a chaotic mess. The people here are some of the most closed-minded people to ever learn to read and write.
That's facts.
And that part is debatable. In this place, you can't agree to disagree. You have to pick a side. You're either on the socially popular, acceptable side,
a lot of hoods
or you're looked at as the villain. No in-betweens. No, it's like that in other places now, but we're the ones that started it and pushing
Motherfucker said Connecticut. Motherfucker, no.
it down everyone's throats. Second, the shootings. Nowhere is safe. I hate the fact that every time I walk into a movie theater, I always look for the emergency exit just in case there's some dude that recently got rejected by his crush decides time to go nuts.
I always look at the emergency exit, chat. It's sad that we had to do that, chat, but in anywhere I go, I always think of any escape plan. Like, just in case it's sad that it's like that, but if I'm in a classroom or if I'm in the movies or if I'm in a restaurant, I always look at where the exit is. And I'm like, if this person comes in through this exit, is there another exit I can go through? Or is there only one entrance, one exit? Like, I always have to look at that, bro, because I always, you know what I'm saying? Just in case. And I implore y'all to do the same because, you know what I'm saying? If you live here, then it's just tough. Not even church. Like, bro, even in church, bro, I went with my mother the other day in church, bro. I always be thinking, I was like, bro, where would I go right now? Like, would I go through the left entrance? Would I go through this back door? Would I hide over there? Would I go through this right exit? Where would he even come in? Would he come? Like, I always be thinking that. I hate that that's how it is, but I always be thinking that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Always be thinking that. Jack Harlow from Louisville can't even be safe in school, bro. Like, I'm saying, what the nigga gonna spin the block in the name of the Lord? I mean, nigga, they've been doing that. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing that. They've been doing that. You know what I'm saying? Especially the black churches, they've been doing that, nigga. So it's like, gotta do that. I was at work and I was thinking I was finna jump out the window. I'm just saying, bro, you just gotta, hey man, I'd rather be prepared than not prepared. You know what I'm saying?
Every place here is bad. There's some heat here. You know, there's NYC, DC, Jersey, Georgia, Florida. Jersey, Georgia, Florida, Georgia, Florida. That's it. Everything else can disappear. California is literally one of the worst places on this planet. Chicago is full of YoungBoy fans. You know, those radioactive people. Arizona, you're gonna die of heat.
Chicago's full of YoungBoy fans. Chicago is not full of YoungBoy fans. Chicago's where Dirk and them people's that, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't actually think there's, well, probably the other side who don't fuck with Dirk probably like YoungBoy, but like, I don't think Chicago really YoungBoy fan. That's Louisiana for real.
Exhaustion. Detroit, you're gonna come back to no house, and there's literally nothing in this area, in this middle of the United States. There's nothing there.
Yo, tee up right here though. Watch where you speaking right here. You gotta like change that and just go around, and then yeah, he's spitting.
Nothing. Like, what's that misery? Misery? Because you're gonna be miserable living there. I've said my piece of living in this trash can of a country. I'm gonna move to the moon. Next up on my list, we have 7-Eleven. Not necessarily living inside a 7-Eleven, but living around one. Why 7-Elevens? Because the most janky people show up there. Everybody has been to a 7-Eleven where there's either a crackhead or a homeless person hanging around there. And since it's a 7-Eleven, it's gonna get...
That nigga drinking directly out the Slurpee machine is insane. This is insane. I know the Slurpees bust, but drinking directly out the Slurpee machine is crazy.
There. And since it's a 7-Eleven, it's gonna get robbed at least twice a year. Living around such a place will most definitely suck and lower your property value. Just to let you know, if a 7-Eleven opens next to your neighborhood, you're basically living in the projects now. Get out while you still can, because your town is slowly gonna turn into Brazil. Next worst place, a very real place to live in. Bikini Bottom. I don't know what it is about this place, but when I'm watching the show, it looks like a very frustrating place to live.
They was really going to jump this old man because he got framed. They really put the beats on this old motherfucker too, bro. I love the young people. Old man Jenkins, like, they really was about to go jump this motherfucker because he got framed, bro. Like, this is crazy. They really beat the fuck out this nigga in GTA 2. That's tough. They really jumped this nigga. Bikini Bottom's really the hood, you know what I'm saying? They really jumped this nigga, bro. Because think about it. In Bikini Bottom, they be having natural phenomenons. They be having what's that worm? The Alaskan bullworm spawn in, bro. They be having explosions, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the citizens legs always breaking. They be punching people. You know what I'm saying? They got super villains, the Dirty Bubble, Man Ray. You forget them, and they superheroes is pushing like 80. So there's no government. Like Bikini Bottom, basically Section 8. That's tough. Bikini Bottom, see Detroit, Salty Splatoon. Welcome to the Salty Splatoon house. I would have got, I'm not gonna lie, chat. If I was in the Bikini Bottom, I would have gotten a Salty Splatoon easy, my nigga. I would have just got butt ass.
Living. Whether it's living in between these two dumbasses or just live in the city, you're gonna have a bad life. Because every fish in this show is just a to everybody. Like, you could just be vibing and then they start roasting you out of nowhere. It's not Mr. Krabs' fault that he has big meaty claws. He was just playing an instrument. He's just born like that too. Bikini Bottom is literally the Birmingham of the ocean. Not to mention, the city gets destroyed every now and then. Whether that be from SpongeBob and Patrick or a god doing it, the city gets burned down. Basically,
who the fuck is that nigga? I ain't watched SpongeBob for that long, bro. If he gonna put regular show on here, you might as well go ahead and put the whatever is a regular show in our universe, whatever universe the regular show is. I don't know what they call the regular show, the park. You might as well put the park on here, bro.
90% of the time. This is a horrible place to live. The people here are jackasses, SpongeBob and Patrick exist, and your house will probably be destroyed. Bikini Bottom sucks. Plus it's underwater. You can't even breathe. Next is the Cars universe. Now, if you're not a car, you just a...
The Chum Bucket doesn't have the meat mountain, so the Chum Bucket.
Normal dude. It'll kind of suck living here. Everybody is a car or a truck, and if you just a dude, how do you get anywhere? Do you just go inside one of these cars and start driving? That sounds weird. Plus, it's only cars, and how do you know, do a car? Like, you gotta look for the car ussy or the cussy, or what am I supposed to...
We just talked about this, bro. We literally, quite literally just talked about this, bro. We quite literally just talked about this, bro. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. We quite literally just talked about this. That's crazy. That's insane. We quite literally just talked about that.
Supposed to call these things. You can't form a relationship with a car. This ain't TLC. And also, I'm about to go environmentalist. But imagine the carbon footprint these guys are leaving in the atmosphere. Because they're all vehicles. They're all cars. The ozone layer is just black at this point. These guys are ruining the environment, and you wouldn't want to live in that. I think the Cars universe is a bust. I'd rather live in a bus.
Said, what car y'all fuck?
Next worst place to live in, North Korea.
Yeah, facts.
I feel like that's self-explanatory. Up next, Gotham. In superhero universes, any place where the superhero lives at or where they all meet up, this is the most dangerous place on Earth. New York City in the Marvel universe is basically World War II every day. And Gotham ain't much better. In fact, it has even more criminals than any other. There's literal psychopaths going around and killing people and blowing shit up all the time. And the city's best hero is a vigilante who doesn't even kill them, just so they can break out of prison and continue the cycle of high crime statistics. You can't even go to work right in a subway in this city without worrying about the Riddler blowing up the whole train for his Twitch stream just because he got 2 gifted subs. I'm not dying for the Riddler's 7-viewer Twitch stream.
Gotham probably got 5 rent places. I bet it does. Ain't nobody want to live in that bitch, nigga. It has a clause that says, hey, it's gonna be $250 a month, but the bitch might blow up and we not reimbursing you for that shit. So if it blow up, don't text us. You know what I'm saying?
You can't even have a night out in this city.
Yo.
I'm dying for the Riddler's 7-viewer Twitch.
That's crazy. That's crazy. We should meet up in Gotham. Y'all want to meet up in Gotham? We can.
Stream. You can't even have a night out in this city because every fun place with a lot of people inside, like a club or a party, is bound to get blown up by a village. The safest place is your house, and I'm positive the house and market in Gotham is non-profitable. I can probably get a 3-bedroom apartment for $10 in this city. They just giving houses away because no one wants to live there. Hell, I could probably buy a mansion next to Bruce Wayne's house for $100. It doesn't matter. I'm probably gonna die next month because of the next bi-weekly Joker terrorist attack. And that's just gonna be the normal Monday for everybody. Your normal days will change living here. You're gonna hear shooting and explosions outside and looking.
How many of y'all can actually live over there?
There goes Joker
I probably
again,
couldn't. I'm not gonna
blowing up the children's hospital. Whatever. Let me get back to my FIFA. That's your new routine. This place sucks. It's horrible. It makes the GTA verse look like the Wonder Pets verse. You should never live in Gotham.
Los Santos pretty nice too. I'm not gonna lie. Los Santos is a nice place to live. I ain't gonna have. It's just based on Cali and shit, but Los Santos look nice. Nice area, good laws. I live in Los Santos.
But do you know what's worse than Gotham? Worse than Bikini Bottom? Worse than anything I've mentioned beforehand? It's a place where nightmares come to life.
Detroit.
A place where the most nefarious,
you talking about Detroit?
The evilest,
Pre-Detroit,
evil, the baddest bad.
Pre-Detroit.
A place of true
Pre-Detroit
terror. I'm talking
Detroit.
About England.
Damn, nigga. England not worse than Detroit, nigga. That's how you describe Detroit, basically, nigga. I don't care if England got so. What he be doing? He be fighting with cutlasses and shit, and like he be on the guard. Hey, bro, piss off, Mike. Like, nigga, whatever England guy is not comparable to Detroit. I'm not gonna lie. In it, Mike. Well, at least, yo, hey, yo.
This is the most uncivilized, broken country.
I've never been to England, so I don't know nothing about it.
England is a country that is run by barbaric cavemen and women that we call British people. But since I don't see them as equal in any way, shape, or form, I personally call them braggers. Their education is bankrupt. Their
They
society
banned him
is
from
still in
England,
the
bro,
Stone
after this.
Age. Their
He can't- he's
technology
banned
is
from the UK after this.
non-existent. They still haven't invented toothpaste yet. They made James Corden. They gave us the boring-ass version of The Office. This is the worst place on planet Earth! And I've been to England myself. I got first-hand experience on what it's like to be in a ninth world country. And it's exactly what you expect. It stinks! The food is unedible. The fanciest dish they have is beans on toast.
I'm not gonna lie, that is crazy. Be like, every time I see some British UK eats, bro, that shit always look ass. I'm not gonna lie. Like, well, at least our schools ain't shit. You don't get taught the mathematics. Like, whatever they be saying, my nigga, but the beans and toast is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
This is
Fish and
orphanage
chips?
food. I can't eat this. They play soccer.
Eating struggle
They
meals in
drink
restaurants.
tea. They still have a queen. These guys are not real. They still living in the 1600s. You guys lost. Get over it. They can't be real because I don't even understand them when they speak. They speak certain dialect like splendid, crumpet. Like, those are not words. These
Yo, hold on. Yo, I can hear the distorted audio.
can understand them when they speak. They speak certain dialect like splendid, crumpet.
Oh,
like,
shit.
those are not words. These people are ruining the climate. They're taking our jobs and they're ruining the world. And I'm pretty sure I got an STD while I was over there. I'm never going back. It would
I'm not
be
gonna lie, that was your fault, game.
better if everything disappeared. Everyone disappeared. Tom Holland disappeared.
Damn, nigga.
Why he takes a day?
I feel him. I feel him, bro. It's all good, bro.
That is the video on the worst places to live. Leave a
We're in
like,
Detroit.
subscribe, or don't.
Damn, that's tough, bro.
In conclusion, I'm dead inside. How much money you got?
Bro, W video. I like this dude. I like this. I'm gonna subscribe to him. It was a good video, you know what I'm saying? I could make a 9-minute video on Detroit though, on what's really wrong with Detroit, and now I'll really get banned from Detroit. But I like this video out here, and I like how he mentioned Detroit in the first 2 seconds. So.
Put this bitch back like I'm double heavy. Hold up, triple deuces. Put this bitch up, we got all the juices. Hold up, speak the heaven. Eat that by my mama, demon minute. Me body chill, at least down one bite. My dog on the pussy, they patty.